Hey everyone, and welcome back to my AuthorTube channel. Why be serious when you can be delirious? Today I am sharing with you my very first how-to video. That's right, today I'm going to teach you how to make an ad campaign with Amazon. That's right, Amazon advertising. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah! Let's do it. Now, there's a few things that you need to have ready first. Well, first thing is, of course, you have to have some books that you are selling or ebooks that you are selling on Amazon. Because you can't make an Amazon advertising campaign without your product. That's right. Second thing you need to do is you need to make sure that you have your pre-planned list of keywords ready. I just use Excel. I type them all in. If you need to learn more about keywords, there's some great YouTube videos out there on how to find keywords. I will post some of their names down below, possibly a link or two if I can find one, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so step 1, go to your KDP dashboard and look at your bookshelf, the list where all of your books are. Clearly, yes. All right. Step 2, find the book that you want to start an ad campaign with. Now keep in mind, if you want to do multiple books on the same ad campaign, we can add them after. So just pick one, and on the right, under the actions, the Kindle actions, select promote and advertise. Now if it doesn't show you promote and advertise, click on the 3 little dots and a little drop down arrow will come up and you can pick promote and advertise from there. Step number 3. You go down on the right side where it says Run Ad Campaign. There's a little drop-down arrow beneath the word Marketplace. Choose a marketplace. Use the drop-down arrow and select your marketplace. This is the Amazon website that your ad will come up on. In this demonstration, I believe I have used UK. Step 4. Choose your ad campaign type. There is lock screen, but I am following the advice of other YouTubers who say it is not worth, setting one of those up. So I'm going to go with sponsored products. Yes, this video is about creating sponsored product ads and not lock screen ads. I have no experience with lock screen ads, so I can't give you an advice on that side. Step 5. Important note. Sidebar. You might get a warning at the top of your screen asking you to select your billing method. You can do this afterwards. I normally do. I leave it to the end. This is just when you're setting up your very first ad campaign for that specific Amazon site. Okay, now we're going to name our campaign. You're going to want to pick a title that you're going to associate with this genre, perhaps. Because you can use this ad setup for multiple books if you have it in the same genre. Or if you want to just put a specific series, you can name it the series name. Step 6. Select your start and end date. I leave the end date open because I don't know when I'm going to end it, and you can end it anytime you want. Or if you just want to do a specific set period of time and you're going to be too busy to come in and end it, you can pick an end date. But for this purpose, I leave it at blank. Start date, I leave as today, because as soon as I'm done making it, I want to launch it. I'm not going to wait. Why wait? Do it now. Yeah, baby. Step number 7, select your daily budget. This is going to be your estimate of how much money you are willing to spend in one business day, or one day, I guess, because, business days can be the weekends too with Amazon, right? Anywho, so for Amazon US, and Amazon.ca, I believe it is $5, but in the UK, it is £10. So, I use Amazon's suggestion, which is normally on the right side of the screen, and I'm going to go with £10 because, hey, why not? Step number 8, targeting your keywords. Okay, I'm going to suggest manual. Every video that I've watched and everything that I've read suggests manual. The automatic targeting is basically letting Amazon have that control of determining where your books are going to come up in searches, like what keywords are used. You want to have as much control as possible. That's what my suggestion is, because I can talk. Yeah. So, if you pick manual, this will allow you to enter your own keywords. Yeah, so pick that. Step number 9, setting your campaign bid strategy. Okay, you're just starting out. You want to pick dynamic bids down only. Now, the reason for this is what this will do is it will allow Amazon to decide, hey, this click is not worth her full bid rate. I'm going to, charge her less. And that's a good thing. So now if you go up and down, basically that's telling Amazon, hey, you can also charge me more than what my default bid rate is set at. That means you're going to be paying more per click than what you initially wanted. Don't check that one. No. So now the fixed one is basically saying, okay, no matter what, always charge my bid rate. Yeah, down is better because you can save money by selecting dynamic bids down. That's my tip. Step number 10, create an ad group name. I don't know what the point is of having 2 separate names for the same campaign. I'm thinking that maybe you can have multiple groups of books under the same ad campaign. So I'm just going to say, I'm still going to call it the Red Crime Thriller series because I'm putting all of the same series into one ad campaign. But again, maybe you have other ideas on how you could strategically name your ad campaign. Step number 11. Select all the books that you would like to set up on this campaign. Again, make sure you use the same genre because all of your keywords that you've selected should be used for this genre type. So, for example, I'm using crime thriller series. So I'm not going to toss in my high fantasy book amongst my crime thriller series because, well, the keywords are going to be completely different. Okay? So, one by one, you can click the add button on the right of each of your icons of the product name, okay? And when it shows up over on the right side of the screen, it will tell you that it has been added. If you're missing any, scroll through the list again, or if you've added some extra, you can remove that by clicking on the right side of the screen there, on the right. Yeah. Step 12, the targeting section. All right, if you pick product, that's basically saying that I want my books to show up under a very specific product key. So you can pick an ISBN number or you can pick the name of a book. Basically, it's on a specific product that you would want your books listed under. So, when they suggest, you click on this book and at the very bottom of the screen, there's like this panel of different books that they suggest. Yeah, it's going to be something similar to that. Okay. So I say targeting. Pick targeting because this is how you're going to enter your keywords, all right? So targeting, keyword targeting. This is what you want. Yes! All right, next one, keyword targeting. The related is when Amazon is going to make suggestions on which keywords you use, okay? Enter list is when you're going to copy and paste your Excel spreadsheet into that list or manually type the words in yourself. And then the other one, the upload, it's when you need like a specific Amazon template in CSV format, which is kind of close to Excel. And then you have it all preset and pre-laid out and all the keywords in it, and you upload a file. I choose the enter so that I can copy and paste my Excel spreadsheet directly into the little box. Okay, now stop right there. Don't go any further. We're not done with this section yet. There's a couple of steps. All right, right below those 3 headings is a drop-down arrow where it says suggested bids. We're not going to go with Amazon's suggested bids because you don't have any flexibility to change your bid rate. The bid rate, again, is how much Amazon is going to charge you each time someone just clicks on your book, regardless if you make a sale. All right, so let's talk about this bid rate a little bit further. The bid rate is where I messed up on my first attempt with Amazon ad campaigns. Okay, so say your book costs 99 cents. You cannot just allow Amazon to say, hey, I'm going to charge you $1 per click because you're not making any money. When you sell your book for $1, you're not making $1. You're making 35 cents. So you can't charge more than 35 cents if you expect to get any kind of profit. All right? Now, just because you set a bid rate at 35 cents or lower doesn't mean you're going to get a profit, because you're still getting charged for a click whether or not somebody actually buys your book. So my suggestion is stay under your profit margin. So I started with 50%. I've moved up to like about 22 cents now out of 35 cents. So my bid rate at 22 cents is getting me people seeing my book without spending a ton of money. Now you can pick what you want. You're going to want to start low and work your way up. If you start up, I promise you, you're going to lose some money, okay? So start with under your profit margin. Under your profit margin. Not just under your sell price, but under your profit margin, or you're never going to make any money off of your advertising. Okay? Okay, match type. So, broad. What this means is if somebody types in words that are very similar or a variation of the words that you have in your keyword phrase, then it will come up in the search. Your books will come up in the search. If you pick phrase, then they have to have the exact same words that you have in your keywords in their search for the book to come up. Now, in the exact, they can only have the words and in the exact same sequence that they type for your book to come up. So for match type, I choose broad and phrase. I don't bother with exact. I mean, you can, but exact isn't really, it's kind of included in the other two options. So I find it's kind of a waste. That's just my personal opinion, and I could be very wrong, but I don't bother. Step 14, pasting your keywords. This is where you're going to go into your spreadsheet. Now, hopefully your keywords are typed in a straight column, up and down, column, yes. Then you're going to highlight them all, copy them, Control-C, and paste them into the empty space, and they'll already be separated for you. Okay? You got them separated? Alright, you gotta keep them separated. Okay, so after you've pasted them all, it's going to ask you to add them. You're going to have to click the add to add the keywords, and then they will go ping from the left side, ping to the right side. Step 15. Negative keyword targeting. Alright, in this section, this is basically saying, hey, I don't want my books coming up in this kind of search because it is completely unrelated and people will get, frustrated. So things like erotica, you don't want to have something serious under erotica because they're not looking for that. So, any keywords that you don't want your book to come up with, which you should only have a few, it should not be very many, you're going to type that in here and add them. Okay? Alright, side note, yes. Now, at this point, if you have not updated your billing information, you're going to want to save this entire ad campaign as a draft. At the very bottom, you can save it as a draft, or the top right corner. It'll show up in a couple of different places. Anyways, so if you go back up to the top, there will be that bar at the very top asking you to enter in your billing information. So you click on the little blue link, the words that are in a blue link format, and it will take you to a page that you're going to fill in all your personal information and all of your billing information, like how you're going to pay for your ad campaign. So just one little note, one little hint, something that I found out, is it'll default to that country's country. So if you're on .com, it's going to say US. If you're on .ca, it's going to say Canada. So double check that the country is right. It's not going to default to the country that you're physically in. Step 16. You might have been kicked back to the billing page. Okay? So what you're going to do is go to the top left-hand corner where you see the three lines. Now if you hover over it, a side menu is going to come up and you're going to find your drafts and you're going to click on edit drafts. Or if you click on the three lines, it'll take you right back to your campaign dashboard where you can find the list of your drafts. You're going to click on drafts and you're going to find your campaign and then you're going to select edit. Step 17. Launch your campaign. And that's it. You just have to click launch and boom, you're live. Alright, so now maintaining your campaign, you're going to want to follow up. You're going to want to go in and see how many times your books have come up on the list on searches. And this is called impressions. You're going to want to see how many clicks you got. You're going to want to see how much you've paid and how much you've sold. So I suggest that you, stay tuned for another future video on how to maintain your dashboard. One final note that I would like to share with you is that your dashboard for each country is visible on the Amazon advertising website. It is not connectable directly from your Amazon KDP dashboard. No, you actually have to go to Google and find your Amazon advertising and the country that you're going to. Now, some of them are linked. So if you go to the AmazonAdvertising.com, you can also see Canada. Now, if you go to UK, you can see France and Spain and Italy and Germany and all kinds of stuff, okay? Australia, I'm sorry, Australia's on its own. It's not linked with anything else. So, thanks for joining me and congratulations on creating your first Amazon ad campaign. Yes! All right. Well, tune in next time, and don't forget, if you like this video, click on the like button, and if you want to see more of my videos, click on the subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment, and if you think, well, hey, this video is not helpful at all, please leave a comment, and I'll try to make a better one. Have a great day, and don't forget, why be serious when you can be delirious? Bless you. Exact order that you enter that they enter them in, and that you enter them in, that you enter them in. But blah, blah.